Guys, what's up, the man of voice fragrance here at the Akupara booth at PAX East. We're here with Jack. Thank you. I wanted to say Sean for some reason, but Jack, he's it really is. He is the developer. Pretty much, he's a jack of all trades when it comes to the game Gigasword. Tell us about how you came up with the idea of Gigasword and the process of developing the game from scratch.
Yeah, so it was actually a buddy of mine. He said he was like, I'm surprised nobody's made like an action platformer with like a Buster Sword. Like that was kind of all he said. But it got me thinking about like because I love Zelda games, and so I'm always looking for like puzzle mechanics. I also love stuff like Tomb Raider. So I wanted to make a game where like you had to kind of figure out these puzzles in different situations. So when I thought about the whole big sword kind of thing, I was like, well, that would obviously like weigh you down if you had a sword like that. So what if you could put it down and then jump higher when you didn't have it? And then that was the initial mechanic that I came up with, and then that idea seemed to really work pretty well. So then it was just about like making more ideas like that. It's like, what can you do with the sword? What are things that you can use the sword for? And then what are things that you could do if you don't hold it? And then you just combine all those mechanics and you make different puzzles, and then you add the enemies and the bosses on top of it, and you just end up with the full package, which is Gigasword.
So what games inspired you in the creation of the game?
So in terms of like the big names, obviously Metroid and Zelda, but in terms of smaller indie games, I love Shovel Knight, amazing pixel art. That's what got me into pixel art and like the kind of retro aesthetic. Axiom Verge is another big one. The older Shantae games I love, smaller indie games as well. I just love all things metroidvania. There have been so many that have inspired me, and just the way that those worlds are so interconnected and sprawling, and they give you a lot of freedom with how you beat the game. It's like you're not on like this linear path. You're able to just explore freely. That was always kind of what I wanted to make.
Now, earlier I heard, is it right that you did everything yourself?
Yeah, this is all just me. I'm a solo developer for this, so I've been working on it since 2019. I do all the programming, all the artwork and music and story and everything. So this game has been like my whole life for the last 6 years. Being a developer is what I've always wanted to be since I was a kid. So to have the opportunity now to have this game here at PAX for all 4 days it's really a dream come true. Working with my publisher, Akupara Games, like they've been incredible. They've helped to make all this possible. It's been great. Like it's and this project is finally close to completion. I'm aiming to release at the end of this year. So it's all really coming together. It's been great.
Now, what platforms are you targeting for your launch?
It'll be on everything: Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation.
Check it out. Where else can they find more about the game?
Yeah, so you can wishlist the game right now on Steam, Gigasword, and then I try to be pretty active on social media, so I'm on Twitter and Blue Sky. To anybody that's interested, if you go to the Akupara website, you can find Gigasword on there, and all of the socials, all the links will be on the website.
Okay, thanks, Jack. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you check him out. Check out Akupara. Check out Gigasword. You'll see some footage later, but it's definitely a game you should check out. Webster Style, PAX East. We out.